Hi guys, I wanted to give you a couple tips for finishing up our ICP 1 course this summer. First of all, if you have not registered for your final exam, you must do that as soon as possible. Click Final Exam Registration at the top of your screen. Pick a date and a time to go in to take your final at your school. All final exams must be taken by July 18th at 11:59 p.m. There are no exceptions to that. If you need alternate arrangements for your final and are having trouble doing that, just contact me and we will figure it out. As you are finishing your coursework this week, a couple things that you need to note. Your progress meter will read 97.8% when you are done with all of your assignments except for the final. It will go to 100% after you submit your final exam. To be sure that you have everything done before you go to take your final, you need to click Grades at the top of your screen, scroll through your grades, and make sure you have a score for everything. If you don't, that means it has not been submitted or it did not go through correctly. Here, you will also be able to read feedback on your assignments. And in a lot of these, I've given you hints and have asked you to try them again for a higher score. So please read through those individual comments. If there are any quizzes that you've gotten low scores on and you want to try them again, you can always click Coursework, Quizzes, and you can see how many chances you have remaining on those individual quizzes. If you want to try a quiz again for a higher score, I would recommend clicking the drop-down arrow and clicking Submissions and looking through your first attempt. Go back and study the questions you missed and then try it again for a higher score. When you are all finished with the course and you've taken your final, then I will be finalizing your grade. Anything that is not submitted before your final will be scored as a 0. As you are studying for your final exam, you will come across the Final Exam Review Guide, and this is in the Final Exam folder. The final exam in this course is 25 multiple choice questions. The review guide that I've made, I think, does a good job at having you study for those 25 multiple choice questions. So I would go through and do this as you're studying for the final. You may take 1 page of handwritten notes with you to the final and a calculator. So as you're doing this review guide, I would highly recommend writing these things down on your notes paper and taking that with you as a study guide to the final exam. Thank you guys for a great summer. If you have any questions as you finish up the class, please don't hesitate to contact me. I've really enjoyed helping you earn your credit in this class, and I hope you have a great rest of your summer before school starts. See ya.